Yo, what's going on, guys? How you doing? Welcome back. You know who this is, the chosen one, Gabriel Skywalker from the DFS Club, coming to you guys with a MLB main slate video. If you're new, you know the drill. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, leave me a comment down below. It's all about the YouTube algorithms, guys. That's what gets more eyes on my channel, so I really appreciate it. You guys have been smashing it. And one of these days, I got to fix the lighting, man. Look how orange I look. Look how orange I look. Look how orange I look like. My goodness. I can't talk tonight. I'm already off to a good start, guys. If you're returning, welcome back. And if you haven't subscribed yet, let's go, man. Come on. Stop playing. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. Like I always say, man, it just gets more eyes on the channel. And it really helps me out. So it's what keeps me going. You guys have been killing it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Couldn't do it without you guys. And without further ado, let's start the freaking show. Schroeder says, so what'd you think? What'd you guys think? There'd be a show without me? Well, I almost thought that, but here you are, man. Yeah, I was just taking a quick nap, guys. Just a quick one. So if you're new, this is Schroeder Skywalker. He says, what's up, guys? What's up? He does the home run calls around here, all right? This is his show. I'm just a special guest, so welcome, guys. 10-game slate could be there's some weather, so it could be knocked down to like a 7, maybe even a 6-game slate. So we'll see. We got to keep our eyes, ears, and legs open for that news on the weather, guys. You already know. Before we get into it, we got to get the homework out the way, guys. We got to keep the lights on around here. This is the DFS Club. This is where you go to get all my lineups, ownership, projections, top stacks, the members only podcast. I go live 1 hour before lock, guys, exclusively to the DFS Club, not on YouTube, exclusively to all the family members in the DFS Club, guys. You don't just get MLB, you get every single sport: NBA, NFL, MLB, PGA, NHL, tennis, NASCAR, soccer, esports, UFC, WNBA, college sports, EuroLeague basketball, USFL. We play it all, guys. Click join now. Click on my logo, Skywalker DFS, and it helps me out. Thank you. And then pick your plans, guys. We're the cheapest in the business. We made it affordable for everybody. Come play some MLB with us all summer long, man. Come play some NBA. We got NBA Summer League coming up too in about a little less than a month, I think now. We do prize picks, sports wagering, you name it, we got it. DFSclub.com, guys. Again, you get all my lineups, ownership, projections, top stacks, and we're the cheapest in the industry. You made it affordable for everybody. So stop losing, guys. Stop losing. Start winning. DFSclub.com. So I had Pete Alonso. I had Sterling Marte. And Mike Trout. So that's how my night went. On one of my lines, anyway. One of my FanDuel lines did pretty good. Can't complain. It was a huge slate, man. Big slates like that, it's really hard to take down because it's like the best way to explain it is it's like a puzzle, right? Smaller the slate, smaller, less puzzle pieces there are. 13-game slate, you're looking at like 1,000-piece puzzle, and you got to get all the pieces perfectly correct in order to take down. Like a smaller slate, you're looking at like 100-piece puzzle, right? You guys get where I'm going here. So on a 13-game slate, if you guys don't do good or don't take down, don't be too hard on yourselves. It's really tough to do with so many options out there. So we're looking at a 10-gamer on this one. Let's pull up the weather, the totals, all that good stuff. Let me bring this up here so you guys can see it. I wish there was a way, maybe one day StreamYard will figure it out, how I can move this little screen here wherever I want it instead of like that. But let's get into it, guys. So we're looking at a 10-gamer. So there is some weather concerns. We'll get into that. But let's go game by game. So first up, we got the Cubbies at Baltimore. Mostly cloudy, 77 degrees, so pretty warm. Winds kind of blowing left to right, 7 miles an hour. We got 4.6 for the Cubbies, 4.1 for Baltimore. Marcus Stroman at 6'9", going up against Jordan Lyles at 6K. I don't know, guys. This game screams high scoring. especially Baltimore and the Cubs, man. Both these guys are the Cubs. Kind of started off the game with the home run today with Morel. Is that how you pronounce it? I forget. The guy that I'm always on every night for every video. But yeah, I know Baltimore scored a lot of runs today. They're just red hot right now at home. They're having a hell of a good homestand. So Baltimore stack looks tempting. Next up, we got St. Louis at Tampa. 3.4 for St. Louis, 4.3 for Tampa. They'll be in the Dome. You're going to have Packy Naughton. I swear to God, that's a made-up person. Packy Naughton at 5.8K. Going up against Corey Kluber at 8.4. And then we got to look out for this game here. Texas Ranger at the Cleveland Indians. That's right, the Cleveland Indians. Rain, 66 degrees. So hopefully we get the news early. Winds gusting in from right field at 11 miles an hour. 3.4 for Texas, 4.3 for Cleveland. We're going to have Dane Dunning at 6'7", who's been phenomenal, man. What a year he's having. Against Connor Pilkington. I think that's who was supposed to pitch yesterday, but supposed to be the starter. We don't know because it could be another rain out, so there should be a bunch of double headers and all that crap. So we'll see. Next up, possible rain here too in Atlanta. They changed the forecast, but just in case, mostly cloudy, 79 degrees. I think there might be some rain. Don't quote me, but we'll see because they just changed it. 3.7 for Oakland, 5.6 for Atlanta. Winds blowing from left to right, 7 miles an hour. We're going to have James Kaprielian at 6K against Ian Anderson at 6'4". Well, I've been given a lot of shit, but Ian Anderson's been looking decent. So looks like a good matchup for him against Oakland. Then we got the Yankees at the Twins. Welcome back. The Yankees are back, guys. 74 degrees. No weather concerns here. 5 for the Yankees, 3.7 for the Twins. And you got 10 mile an hour winds gusting out to right field. That's great for left-handed hitters, man. So like Rizzo, not a lot of lefties in this Yankees lineup. Trevor Larnock's the only lefty here, right? Yeah, that's what it looks like. Well, Polanco, switch hitter. Hicks is a switch hitter. Not that many lefties, so but still, winds are blowing out. That's still good. Nestor Cortez at 10-3 going up versus Chris Archer at 7-3. And then we're looking at another weather game, but thank goodness it's in a dome, right? Phillies at Milwaukee, 4-4 for Phillies, 3-8 for Milwaukee. We're going to have Aaron Nola on the mound at 9-4 against Adrian Hauser at 7-7. Should be a good pitcher's duel there. Then we got another weather game. Possible light rain, but we don't know that, right? They could. We don't know. 8 mile an hour winds blowing left to right. Dodgers 4.9, who have been ice cold, man. Oh my gosh, were they ice cold? 3.8 for the White Sox. You got Tony Gonsolin at 9-2 versus Johnny Cueto at 7-9. So yeah, another weather concern we got to look out for, guys. Next up, we got Boston at Anaheim. What do you know? Mike Trout got hurt again. What else is new, right? The guy gets hurt at least 50 times a season. Clear, 67 degrees. Wind's blowing out to left field at about 6 miles an hour, so not much wind there. 4.8 for the Sox, 3.9 for the Angels. Nathan Eovaldi at 8.8. It says Reed Detmers, but shouldn't it be Shohei Ohtani pitching? I think it's Shohei Ohtani, but don't quote me on that. Maybe I'm tripping. I don't know. We'll see tomorrow, though. Next up, we got the Mets at the Padres. Clear, 64 degrees. 5 mile an hour winds blowing out to the outfield. We got 3.5 for the Mets, 3.6 for San Diego. So the Mets just lost a couple guys, right? So I don't know. Alonso is questionable. Lindor's in, JD Davis, Escobar. So we're looking at a pretty watered down Mets lineup. So Sean Manaea looks pretty good at 9K. You can get Chris Bassett for 8-2. And then last but not least, we got the Rockies at the Giants. Giants let me down today. 55 degrees, winds gusting out the center field at 13 miles an hour. We got Antonio Santazella after Jermaine Marquez went out there, pitched 6 innings, did pretty good. He's 5.4K against Alex. I got Morning Wood at 8.6. Don't mind Alex Wood here. Looks like a pretty good option. So again, look out for the Cleveland weather. maybe Atlanta weather, Chicago White Sox weather. So 3 games at least. So we got to stay tuned to that news tomorrow, guys. All right, so let's bring up Draft Dashboard. Let's get into individual plays. Let's go. And you guys haven't checked, I already put out my NBA video for the NBA Finals, so make sure you check it out. But if you're already subscribed, you guys already know that, right? This is Draft Dashboard. $1 will make you holla. $1 for 30 days. Click on the link in the description below. You yourself can have this exact tool, Draft Dashboard, guys. If you have any questions, email me, skywalkerdfs@gmail.com. skywalkerdfs@gmail.com. Let me pull it up right now while I'm talking about it here. Just to make sure that, let's see. Oh, go back. Okay. Make sure everything's on the up and up. All right. Let's see. All right. So make sure I didn't miss anybody here. Oh, John Schaefer. I will get back to you, sir. So I got an email from Mr. John Schaefer, but yeah, I'll get back to you. So apparently there was a Draft Dashboard glitch. Oh, okay. No problem. So yeah, email me, guys, skywalkerdfs@gmail.com, and I'll get you guys hooked up. Draft Dashboard is only $1 for 30 days. I'm telling you guys, man, all the research you'll ever need is right here. You don't got to go to 10 different websites. Plan to get access to all my player pools. So when I do my videos, you guys can just follow along, right? Because I already pre-pick my players before I go live or before I do a video. So you guys can join along in real time. So come check it out, guys. Draft Dashboard, $1 for 30 freaking days. All right. So let's get into the pitchers. So there's a lot of good pitching options here today. Lots and lots of good ones. We got Nestor Cortez at 10.3K. 30, 27, 19 in his last 3. He's pitches deep in the games too, man. 5, 7, 8 innings. Caparellian today. What a piece of crap that guy was, huh? Not Caparellian, freaking Talion. Sound like a damn toe or something. A toenail, a Talion. Man, he sucked. He got like 4 fantasy points. Nestor Cortez is the best pitcher they got. He pitches deep in the games. Last time against Minnesota, he got a 26. Minnesota hasn't been playing their best baseball either, so I love Nestor Cortez at 10.3. Man, on FanDuel, he's $700 more. You're going to pay $11K for him over there. You got Shane Bieber, if this game plays, 9.6K, 35, 25, 27. He pitches 7 to 8 innings, 10-plus strikeouts, especially against Texas, man. Texas strikes out a lot. So, yeah, if this game plays, I do love Shane Bieber, a.k.a. Justin Bieber, at 9.6, $100 more on FanDuel. Then you got Aaron Nola going up against Milwaukee, 9.4K. Nola probably should be about 8.9, 8.5. Pitches, 6, 8, and 5 innings in his last 3, but he's just kind of all over the place. 14, 37, 18. So if you're going to pay 9.4, you want 20-plus DraftKings points, right? Because you got Tony Gosselin right under him here, who's cheaper. 9.2, going up against the White Sox. Make sure this game plays. 26, 25, 23. Mr. Consistency, man. He's not good under 20 fantasy points in his last 5. 26, 25, 23, 25, 22. I would just rather go Gosselin. 9.2K. As long as the game plays, sign me up. And then we got Sean Manaea. 9K. The Mets are going to be down some players, I think. We'll see what happens if Marte goes back out there or Pete Alonso. They missed 2. So 2 key players. If the Mets lineup's going to be without those 2, love Sean Manaea at 9K. He's $1,000 more on FanDuel. Not the most consistent one in either, but we'll see what that Mets lineup looks like. Other than that, I'm going Tony Gosselin, 9.2. Nathan Eovaldi going up against the Angels, man, 8.8K, 31, 30, 30. It looks like he's finally found his groove, man. After getting a negative 13, he pulls 3 30s out of his ass. And the Angels strike out a lot. Now, without Mike Trout in the lineup, if Mike Trout's going to be out, that's less strikeouts. Trout was having a good game, too. A home run, got a double, and then got hurt. Like he always does, man. He needs to do some stretches, maybe lay off the steroids a little bit. You won't get hurt so much, dude. Drink some damn water. I don't know. But, yeah, if Trout's going to be out of the lineup, it's a double-edged sword. Like, that either means more strikeouts for Nathan or he gives up more home runs. But yeah, Angels strikeout. I believe they're number 1 in strikeouts in the league this year so far. So you can make a strong case here for Nathan. Corey Kluber's fine, 8.4K, only because he's pitching at home. 21-20 in his last 2. Doesn't go very deep into games. He'll go 6 innings and that's it. Kaput. Doesn't matter how good he's doing. I bet you if he's still in a perfect game, they'll take him out in the 6th inning. So 8.4K. As long as he gets you over 20 fantasy points, I think you're good. Chris Bassetthound, 8.2K, going up against San Diego. He's all right. I mean, the price tag's where it should be. As long as you get you over 20, you should be good. San Diego, yeah, they've looked better lately, but they're still without Tatis. Machado's got to be on point. Like, Profar has been like their best player. So, yeah. Alex, I got Morning Wood is 8.6K. I like the matchup against Colorado. The Giants are at home. It's Alex freaking Wood, right? 14, 16, -1, 9, 19. Kind of cringy. And Colorado did pretty decent today. So, something I'll think about in a GPP. Let's see. We got Marcus Stroman, 6.9K. I think that's a little too cheap. He got lit up his last game, pitched 4 innings, got a -2. But he gets, a hot Baltimore team at the same time, right? I might look to stack Baltimore in one of my lineups tomorrow, but we'll see. Stroman's just so volatile, man. -2, 17, 24, 16. Okay history against Baltimore. It's going to be very hitter friendly. I'm not going to rush to get to Stroman because I think both Chicago and Baltimore stacks look pretty good. So I'll think about that one. Again, if this game plays, I like Dane Dunning at 6'7", 29, 9, 13, 18, 10 in his last 5. That's good for 6.7K. Cleveland does not strike out a lot, but Dane Dunning, if he's doing decent, he'll pitch 7, maybe 8 innings. So, yeah, I love the price tag at 6'7" if this game plays. And then probably my favorite 6K pitcher is going to be Ian Anderson going up against Oakland. He's only 6.4. I love that. 19, 11, 12 in his last 3, 14 before that. Going up against this Oakland team that's just terrible. Then they're my team. I'm here at the Oakland Coliseum, right behind me. All right. But when my money's on the line, I don't play favorites here. So Ian Anderson looks phenomenal at 6'4". And then I don't know. I guess it's going to be Reed Detmers. For some reason, I thought maybe it was going to be Shohei Ohtani, but I guess it's going to be Reed Detmers, 7.4K. Going up against Boston. Boston's just Boston, right? Trevor Story did do good against that lefty today, but didn't homer. But double-digit fantasy points, 4 of his last 5. Sorry, let's go to Reed here, not him. Reed Detmers, y'all remember he had that no-hitter, right? So it is Boston. He's 7'4". I'd say Ian Anderson for sure for $1,000 cheaper. But you got an extra. I don't recommend leaving $1,000 on the table. Like, you see Reed Detmer sitting you in the face, maybe you get him in there. Probably is a very low-owned pitcher too. I just think this kid's got a lot of potential. So, but put a vaccine to my head. I had to pick one. I'm picking Ian Anderson. All right, so let's go. So I just want to go over catchers real quick because Wilson Contreras just continues to dominate, and he's going up against Lyles. He's going to start. He always starts. 4 for 7 against Lyles, dudes. 1 single, 2 home runs, and 7 at-bats. Yeah. Give me some Wilson Contreras, especially if you're going to stack the Cubbies. I think that was the only one I really wanted to highlight. His brother, William Contreras, is not bad either, but just give me Wilson. Yes, they are brothers. Let's go to first base. So Pete Alonso, we'll see, man. What do you get? Right hand injury. So probably get an X-ray or MRI, and then we'll know after that. William Flores. So I talked about a Giant stack. He did great for me today. Got a home run. 5.1 though, still too much, man. But if you're gonna do a Giant stack, I like him. But I'm not gonna go out of my way to get to him. Because 5.1 for Flores is a little too high. That's what Bryce Harper's price tag's meant. So Bryce Harper's at least consistently, for the most part, gets you double-digit fantasy points. Flores will do it like once every 3 games. So just keep your expectations low, but definitely in play. If this Cleveland-Texas game plays, give me Josh Naylor at 4-1. Let's see here. Against Dane Dunning, he's perfect, but only in 2 at-bats. But he crushes righties, guys. Love Naylor at 4-1 if this game plays. Freddie Freeman's still cheap at 4-9. Even though he got a goose egg today, he's still too cheap. As long as Freddie Freeman's in this 4K range, I don't mind it one bit. He crushes righties. I don't have much faith in Cuervo this year. So, I mean, the Dodgers are cheap again. I know they burned us tonight, but I don't mind going back there, man. It just means the ownership might be a little bit lower. Trey Mancini for that Baltimore stack. 4.6Ks look great, man. This is what he does. The further along in the year we get, the hotter and hotter he gets. Made the All-Star team last year. Did some damage in that home run derby, but Pete Alonso won it. But man, that was a fun home run derby last year. But he's got power. 7 for 19 against Stroman, 368 batting average. Baltimore stacks is really cheap. He's 4.6. Got Jake Cronenworth. He's been great. 4.3K. If you want to do a little, Dodgers, a little Padre stack, him and Profar look pretty good. Let's see here. Matt Duffy, if he continues to lead off at 3K, I'm going to go here. Even though he got a goose egg, he's perfect against Evaldi in 3 at-bats. Duffy's not a power hitter. He does tend to get home runs from time to time, but he's mostly just, a leadoff hitter, base hit, maybe get you a stolen base. But 3K looks pretty damn good. And if JD Davis is going to get bumped up in the lineup with Alonso, with possibly Marte out, I like JD Davis at only 2.9K. He should be in the top 5 in that batting order if both those guys are out. So let's go to second base. You got Andreas Jimenez. I'm going to keep covering him every single video until he stops. He's only 4.3K. If this game plays, I love him, man. Going up against Dunning for the first time, but look at this, man. 9, 18, 19, 12, 13. That's amazing for 4-3. And for a guy that bats 7th. So yeah, liking a little Cleveland stack. And we're going to go right back to Christopher Morel. Why wouldn't we, right? Coming off 24 fantasy points, 3, 15, 5, and 11. Leadoff hitter for the Chicago Cubs. He's still way underpriced at 4-3. Dare I say he's more consistent than Wilmer Flores, who's over 5K. So, love me Morel at only 4.3K. Trevor Story gets another lefty. So, we're going right back to Trevor Story against lefties, man. Just like them Colorado days. Against Detmers, he's 2 for 3. 2 doubles, man. So, at least he hits the ball pretty far against them. He's 5-3. I like him as a one-off. We already went over Cronenworth. Theo Estrada did not make the starting lineup today, but if he does tomorrow, I like him. OPS versus righties, 824. I would assume the manager knows that and puts him in when he's not taking a knee, when he's not refusing to go out to stand for the anthem, when he's not being super wokety woke. Maybe he'll concentrate on putting some good ball players out there and get Theo Estrada out there at 4-1. All right, let's go to third base. Jose Ramirez, 6K, worth every dime. He's due. If this game plays, he's 500 against Dunning with the homer and crushes right-handed pitching. So give me Jose Ramirez. Austin Riley coming off a goose egg. That sucks, too, when you paid this much for a guy. Atlanta was super popular today. I assume they'd be super popular again. 5.7 for cash lines, sure. Evan Longoria, 4.7K. He's due. He's 3 for 10 against Venezuela, 1 home run. Normally, I like him better against lefties, so I wouldn't be surprised if he doesn't play in that starting lineup because the manager loves to play righty-lefty matchups, and he loves the pinch hit. Loves the pinch hit, which totally crushes our lineups, right? So we'll see if he makes the line. If he does, I like him. Justin Turner's only 4-1. Again, progression's coming with him. He's not going to bat like 1-something for the rest of the season. It's not going to happen with Justin Turner. 15, he's faced Cuervo 40 times. 40. He played for the Giants forever. That's why. 375 lifetime batting average, 2 homers. Like me some Justin Turner. And with the Mets banged up, Eduardo Escobar should see a bump too. 3.1K. He's 3 for 6 against Manaea, 2 singles and a homer, and he crushes lefties. So I'm thinking we're going to see Eduardo Escobar maybe bat 4th, 3rd, maybe even 5th. I'm interested to see what this Mets lineup looks like because I have some interest in Escobar for damn sure. Let's go to shortstop. All right. Shortstops, very few and far between, as usual. Francisco Lindor. You want to do a Mets stack, they're going to be cheap today, right? With the key players maybe out. But they got a couple guys here who's done pretty good against Manaea. Francisco Lindor is one of them. 4 for 9 lifetime with a 444 average. A lot of fours. That's good luck. 1 single, 2 double, and a homer. So 5-4 doesn't look too bad. And then let's go to outfield real quick. Aaron Judge, Stanton, back-to-back home runs today, man. It looks like they're back to their old form. Judge is 6'3". Yes. Ronald Acuna coming off a couple home runs, 6.2K. Atlanta, I think he got the only runs for him. It was looking like it was the Ronald Acuna show, right? 6.2K. I like him. Let's see here. I'm not paying 5.6 for Jock Peterson. Much as I love the Giants, I'm not paying 5.6 for Jock Peterson. Mike Trout, we'll see if he plays for 5.6. What happened to him? Left groin tightness. Yeah, do some stretches, dude. Drink some water. Stop getting freaking injured, man. Mike Yastrzemski at 4.6. Doesn't look too bad. If he makes the lineup, he crushes righties. So Giants, they put up a lot of runs. I'm there for the most part, priced reasonably, with the exception of a couple guys. And how about Jason Hayward? 2.1K is a one-off, right? You're going to do a Cub stack. I like to get different. So I'll roster a couple of these bottom of the order guys. He's faced Lyles 8 times. He's 4 for 8. 2 singles, a double, and a home run. And he crushes righties. So 2-1, that allows you to get maybe a couple of good outfielders. You know what I mean? Like Judge, Stanton, Acuna. So, yeah, I like the old man, Jason Hayward, at 2-1 to be different with a Cub stack. Jerkerson Profar, 3.5K. Look at this, man. 22, 15, 12, 2, 15 in his last 5. 4 of his last 5, his lowest was 12 fantasy points. He leads off. He's only 3.5K. Love this play here. You got to think Mark Canha from the Mets is going to get a boost in the lineup. He's only 3.3. He makes it up to the top 5 of the order. I like him, man, because 100% I don't trust Manaea either. So it's not like the matchup's really scaring me. These guys used to be teammates last year. So interesting. I find it interesting. I would say it's kind of a revenge game if you think about it. These guys were teammates. Now they're going to be adversaries. So Mark Canha at 3.3 looks decent. Kind of interested in the Mets again. Believe it or not, with everybody out. It's just because they're so affordable. Kike Hernandez from Boston, 4.1K. You're getting a leadoff hitter, very cheap, and he crushes lefties. You got to pick your spots with Kike. When he faces lefties, like him and Trevor Story look like a good two-man stack for Boston. Trevor Story's expensive, but Kike Hernandez is not. He's only 4.1K. Christian Yelich is only 4K, guys. He's only 4K. I get it. It's not Christian Yelich of 2 years ago, but he's faced Nola 26 times. He's batting 346 lifetime. He's crushing righties this year. 5 singles, 2 doubles, a triple, and a home run. A little bit of everything. So I like Yelich, especially for only 4K. Nice little one-off there from Milwaukee. All right, guys. So I don't know about you, but this is my favorite part of the show. It's time for none other than Schroeders Picks. Schroeder, he's over there sleeping again. I'm going to grab this little rascal, though. So Schroeder's going to give us his 3 home run calls. He's pissed off because his Sterling Marte call, Marte only got 1 at bat and then got hurt. So Schroeder feels like he cheated everyone. He feels bad. I told him, hey, you can't control injuries. But Schroeder still feels like he owes you guys. So let me grab this little rascal. Look at that. He loves to stay close by just in case. Hopefully we don't tear down the studio, Schroeder. All right, Schroeder. So you feeling good tonight? I know you are, buddy. Who do you got? Who do you got for your very first home run call tonight? checking out the player pool or whoever's on the top of your head, who do you got getting us a home run tomorrow for the first pick? Yeah? Yeah? Oh, okay. Oh, I like that one. I like it too. He says we're going to go right back to the well with Christopher Morel from the Chicago Cubs. That's his number 1 pick. Beautiful. I like it, Schroeder. What do we got for our second home run pick? Looking at the player pool here, who do we got for another home run tomorrow? Yeah? Okay, that's a kind of a safe call, but you know what? I don't blame you at this point. Schroeder's second home run call is none other than the judge, the jury, the executioner, Aaron Judge. He says Aaron Judge is going to get us one. All right, Schroeder. That was kind of a layup, but you know what? You deserve them. You deserve them every now and then, okay? Who's going to get us 2 home runs, Schroeder? That's what everyone's tuning in for. Who's going to get us 2 home runs and absolutely break the slate tomorrow? Who do you got getting us 2 home runs? Yeah. Oh, you're going to go back there, huh? All right. Schroeder's going right back to the Mets. Just a heads up. Schroeder's 2 home run call. He's going to get us 2 home runs is none other than Eduardo Escobar. So, what? I know, that's what I'm saying. Schroeder says he sounds like a goddamn cartel leader. I know he does, right? Eduardo Escobar, cartel. So that's going to do it for the video, guys. That's it for Schroeder's Picks, and that's going to do it for the video. Schroeder says, thank you guys so much for tuning in. We really appreciate you guys. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. Leave us a comment down below. Why are you disappearing on the screen, dude? Well, that's weird, huh? Oh, because the green screen's all fucked up. I think the chair's on the green screen, so he kind of looks funky there. All right, Schroeder, let's send him on out, guys. Let's get this bread. Don't take shit from nobody. This is Schroeder. I'm Gabriel Skywalker. And like we say, we out. Take care, guys.